Okay, I DM'd the boys. They should be coming up right about now. Oh, speak of the red bullet. What's up, guys? Hey, Adrian. I just got back from flying. And I just got back from my bone meal. Also, why did you DM us, Adrian? Well, I just got the Island Mini Golf game. It's a real surprise that we're actually going to be playing a game since we're actually going to be working on the episode 2. So, maybe a side video could actually know that we're actually still alive. And also, we can actually tell by whose turn it is by the colored golf ball. Turns out, we don't actually have any more colors. Oh, I get it. We don't actually have more colors inside this game. Only those colors. Yeah, but don't worry. We can actually be telling whose turn it is because the names. Get? So let's play. Also, wow, it's actually my turn right at the barrel. And now it's actually gonna be my turn to swing. And I hope I can actually get lucky. Looks like the only thing that you need to do is actually hit the bamboo. So, good luck. And I made it to a hole-in-one. I'm actually doubt that I'm actually gonna be the winner of this game. The only thing you will be choking is inside this game while I'm actually gonna be hitting them to the win. Why am I actually catching a stray? We just started the game, you Clifford boy. I know you ain't talking just because you actually had that YouTube logo shirt. And I know you ain't actually talking with your smart mouth. Just be a part of it. Okay, guys. Also, I almost actually made it to a hole-in-one. Jeez, they wasn't actually kidding when they say golf actually makes them knees. I'm guessing that's where Bad Adrian gets his attitude at, because boy, he actually needs to wash his mouth out with soap. Also, you guys, it's actually my turn. Watch the dog cook now, my boys. Or choke if you actually don't actually make it. I mean, seriously, if you don't actually make it right about now. I actually was right about that. You won't be laughing. Once if I actually get the crown of the golf master, you'll both actually be seen with my laughs. Well, it looks like that we actually have a good start. Ain't no way we're actually gonna be actually slipping down the hole. More like golf hole because we're actually playing golf. And we all know that, Dog Adrian. Also, that's actually my turn right about now. Excuse me, Dog Adrian? That's actually really not my name. Dog Adrian, I swear to God, I'm about to actually rip that smart mouth out of your face. Right, and you won't. I actually bite you right about now and you'll be bleeding next week like Mortal Kombat. I don't know why I'm thinking of this because I'm actually gonna give you the cone. You wouldn't dare. If you're actually gonna use the cone on me, we're seriously buying neck and neck. I swear we're actually gonna be going at Mortal Kombat at that moment. Jeez, Dog Adrian has brutality, bloodiness. Well, I actually just got this hole-in-one, so how about them apples? Nice job, Eladin. You cook a fine meal right there. Oh, really now? Well, let me copy his homework for ya. Jeez, with that actually aside, I'm actually feeling much better. Just can't wait until 2025 hits and see what else is new. Or not. Actually, that actually brings me up into a question, Adrian. How does it feel to actually make your own series, The Adrian Show? I know it's actually just like only a 1-episode state, but I actually just want to know. Oh yeah, well, there aren't gonna be any spoilers inside of the episode 2. I mean, that's where I'm actually gonna be starting up right about there. And that's where I'm actually gonna get all in a situation with some flavored chaos. Could never be me for real. If anything, this would actually be the best series that I'm ever actually gonna be making, plus a standout series. But that's actually not gonna be spoiled for now. For anything, we should actually be accepted that I actually got in my show after all. It's actually noticed that I'm actually just stirring that much. I mean, I would actually cry a little, but I'm actually excited for this day. I'm actually gonna be inside of the episode for all time eternity until the very end. And that's actually gonna be a standout. Thanks, Adrian. And ladies and gentlemen, you heard him. The Adrian Show is actually gonna be still coming out for you guys. Yeah, it's good to actually have it. But bro, Dog Adrian, you gotta stop with this before I actually go to All Dogs Go to Heaven and actually recreate you as an All Dogs Go to Heaven character. See, I'm not threatened by you because unlike All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, All Dogs Go to Heaven 2 actually allows him to actually go back into Earth from Jesus. Like, geez, I actually wish that would actually happen too, and that actually would be amazing. That's cartoon talk. If we actually want to go back to Earth and heaven, then we actually need to become immortal. But nah, that couldn't actually be happening for the both of us, or the three of us. And there is something to be said. If we actually want to go to Jesus and go back to Earth, we should have actually become cartoon characters, but nah, they are actually real persons, not actually cartoon characters. Also, darn it, I actually made it, but made it anyway, despite by you guys being talking and yapping. Dog Adrian is the one who's yapping because of his words, because he's a puppy. And also, ain't no way he's actually gonna make it to a hole-in-one again. Couldn't actually be me for real. If he's doing this for anything, I was actually right from the beginning. Shush it, Einstein. I'm not gonna actually choke on this game. Mark my words. Mark my words. That's what you said. Jeez, you're always actually this annoying. And shush now, cause I actually noticed about this key. I'm gonna actually make it through near the coconut inside that tube to make a hole-in-one inside this one. Eat them golf balls now, boy. Great job, Adrian. You managed to actually not hit the coconut. Until I see Elton choke, he will actually miss that tube. Lay off Elton, you Clifford boy. Hey! Okay, holy macaroni on a stick. See, that's the reason why I actually need to go concentrate it. I actually have YouTube shirt over there. No offense, Adrian. None taken. Actually, you actually being Yappiton all over this mini golf course game. I mean, I actually need to get concentrated. Oh, come on, Eldon. It's actually really funny if you get to know it. You making noise while I was actually trying to get to the hole-in-one is actually not a great idea. Also, you actually mess up your move when you're trying to actually get that hole-in-one. I saw that, Dog Adrian. Oh, really? Well, that's about to change because I'm about to get into the tube right inside the hole. Eat them golf balls now, huh? Jeez, coming out with Dog Adrian's mouth of this, I actually realized that he is actually weighing down the hole. Maybe I'm just actually reading it wrong. Maybe it's just like the lowest score wins. Yeah, I sure am winning. Jeez, Dog Adrian, if you could actually stop rubbing it in our faces, that would actually make our day. Especially when it comes to you rubbing it into our faces. You didn't actually have to do that physically now that you actually just rub it inside completely of our faces. And too bad that you're actually not the winner. Well, screw everything I actually just said, I guess. And I already actually made a dumb move. Man, this ain't the day for me. Seriously, it actually feels like a real good punch inside the chest. Cry, babies. Maybe you should actually cry about it. Oh, maybe you should actually need to wear a diaper or a pacifier. I am 5 seconds away from muting you, Dog Adrian. One more word that comes out of your mouth, and that'll be your last. Oh, I don't actually think I will. Maybe I could actually do it more and more. Or something else. I could actually be really off of hand, actually. Ha 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 ha. Okay, bro. You're actually staying muted by the time being until you learn how to not get in hinge. Couldn't be me for real. Clifford looking dude thinking that we actually need diapers. Shut your goofy mouth up. And with that gone out with a close, I'm about to actually cook this one. You got this, Adrian. Can't believe I actually missed, but don't worry. I'm actually close at the hole, and that actually would give me a bogey. Let's see if I can actually cook with this one. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm actually gonna cook this one with regardless. It's actually no wonder that I actually loved this game back when I was a kid. Maybe it actually brings back good times. It actually brings good times whenever you're actually going onto the computer and seeing this screen and actually playing it just like the old days. It actually slaps harder than a father on report card day. Yeah, they should actually come back and actually remake on this one. But too bad. This one was actually straight up abandoned and left unfinished. Well, it is finished, but they actually left it finished and stick with that one for now. And that's the sadness part when I actually see it. Also, with that aside, with that sad time, I'm just gonna actually replicate with this time. And that will actually get me a hole-in-one. If I actually got this right. Looks like you're actually right at the barrel. You're actually gonna get a hole-in-one from this one. And I was right about that. Yes, you're really good at this game, even though it's actually not a competition. But now it's actually Dog Adrian's turn. And I was thinking that I would unmute him. Hopefully he's actually behaved right about now. Yeah, he does actually really give us a bad headaches. Okay, let's see if he actually really can cut through this. And if he actually messed this up, laugh at him. Yeah, I mean, it really is actually a sucker when he actually might actually slip. Or he might actually copy my moves. I just don't know which way is he actually going. Or your moves, after all. I mean, as much as he actually might actually use lots of percentages inside of his brain, I actually wondered that what he actually might think is actually super stupid or super of a smart move. It could be both. Could be me real on God. If it was both by then, it would have actually been surprising and literally a wrong move. I mean, it doesn't actually matter which move he actually take, but as long as he actually isn't gonna make a wrong move, he actually had to use that 2% inside of his brain of his, or more percentages, or however he actually has. Oh man, yo, he missed. And I did laugh super hard. Jeez, I'm guessing this is actually the bestest laugh that I ever actually laughed so hard in my whole life. And here he actually thinking that he would win. Good one, Eldon. You're really actually putting him down inside the ground. Also, he actually did have a par. Also, should I actually unmute him? Yeah, you should actually give him a chance. At least he's actually gonna be cool off after you unmute him. Okay, but I'm gonna actually set him straight, okay?
Hey, Cliffer boy. Get unhinged again, and you're actually gonna get popped like the Wild Wild West. You got that?
Good bone meal. Fine. If it'll actually keep me right here and actually keep me playing this game, that'll actually keep me unhinged. Hinged, okay? Sorry, I'm actually been stirring so much because of your voice. That's basically an apology that I would actually accept from Dog Adrian. Also, oh no, this one's just actually gonna be a hard time to actually mess this in. Don't let it make you quit. You could do this. You can actually get through this through anything. I believe in you. Darn! He actually gotten upset just because of that little trick shot. I mean, he couldn't actually ricochet through that coconut in towards the hole. I'm thinking that he's actually still upset that he actually likes that hole because he actually want to get that hole-in-one. I like that hole-in-one like it's like a family to me. Can I actually get something better than this? I mean, it's actually okay by then. As long as you're actually having fun, then that's what actually matters. Not actually just winning or losing. Not losing nothing because I'm actually gonna be winning by this minute. Jeez, don't even start, Dog Adrian. Also, it's your turn, Eldon. Okay, time for this little dragon to cook a fine time barbecue meal. Do you actually wonder why we actually celebrate Barbecue Day on June or July? Apparently, I actually found the answer. And according to this, it's also known as America's most popular barbecuing holiday. Also known as Barbecue Day. So yeah, that's all. They celebrate in June and July because of Barbecuing Day. Yeah, it's totally awesome that Barbecuing Day is actually on through the rest of the month. And I actually really like it, even though it's actually the bestest ones around town. Also, this is actually my turn. I actually love the burgers, the hot dogs, etc. Can I actually say more? Seriously, that actually brings in the good old times. Seriously, if I had a nickel for every junk food that I actually come across, then I actually have so much nickels that I can actually reach to the moon. Which isn't that much to actually buy some things, but we take those. Also, with that aside, I actually saw Eldon do a stupid move. Don't get unhinged just because I actually made a sucky move. Yeah, why you're actually being unhinged right about now? I'm not actually just being unhinged. I just actually wanted to point out that actually is a sucky move. Literally, shut your mouth. I can't actually keep my mouth shut after when I actually see a sucky move like that. That's the one who actually missed the shot with the crab at the previous hole. Oh, okay. I'll actually keep my mouth shut because of all that and all that. Are you really kidding me? While missing hole looking.
Oh my
I don't actually know what to say. Dear Lord, Adrian, what was actually that laugh? It's a laugh from the edits, from CapCut. Yeah, we're actually editing this on CapCut, since we're actually gonna be laying low for a bit. Laying low for what? Adrian, I actually am working on the episode right about now while playing this game. You obviously thinking that I'm actually gonna be focused on one thing. I actually worked on 2 things at a time. Actually, I got actually side with Adrian on this one. I mean, we're obviously making this video of playing golf. Like, we actually got inspired by Sonic's Discord server. Could that be for real? I mean, we actually got inspired by the biggest YouTube of someone who actually just like did a lot of tier lists or anything else. You know what? You actually got a point, but actually watch this fire shot that I actually am gonna be getting through this hole-in-one. Hit a coconut, if you will. Well, at least I'm actually winning. Unlike you're actually not gonna be with your YouTube-looking boy. I'm about to actually cook this with a fine meal today. I hate to admit it, but he's actually right. If he actually gets a win, I'm actually gonna be pulling up a banger of mini golf, but we're not gonna actually spoil it, because if I say the other thing, then that will actually be the biggest spoiler than the history of God. Jeez, can we actually not talk about God in vain? I mean, whatever's gonna happen if God actually hears about this? Dragon Boy, God isn't gonna do nothing. What is he gonna do? Get rid of us? We're actually just like the creators that he actually created us. That's facts right there. I mean, TikTok is literally actually having loads of time with Jesus. I mean, TikTok is actually having big respect of Jesus. Jeez. It's actually just like one of those ritual things, but they're actually doing a celebration. Couldn't be there for God. That actually is a great time that TikTok is actually celebrating Jesus. Okay, you and your Jesus talk. I'm actually gonna be talking out this hole whenever I actually get a chance to get this golf ball inside this hole. Says the person that didn't actually have a show, the Adrian show. And that actually came out before I had this awesome idea. Jeez. I mean, you're actually real lucky that you didn't actually have this show and get some lots of rest for a while. They're bragging aside, I actually just got a bogey. How about eat them golf balls while you're at it? Dog Adrian, I'm replacing you with my son, I swear. Wait, son? I know that you're 18 years old, Adrian, but you have a son? Darn right I have a son, and this actually creates a backstory. You see, his mom actually perished inside the cave while they're actually going on a hike. The son is actually just like ended up inside of a... Well, let me put this in a way. He actually found a shelter and actually been into a really bad spot. That's where I actually came in. I actually saw him, and then he actually looks at me. And then I actually noticed that I actually have to adopt him, because I know that he could actually be the best person ever. Despite by actually noticing all the moves that he actually needs to learn. But it feels like that I actually have a son right next to me. And it feels like that I actually have a companion. Do you know his mom? No, I was at the adoption center. I wasn't inside of a cave. What do you think I actually went at? Well, at least you actually don't actually get no girlfriends. At least I actually have a mom that's still alive. I think you took it too far with Dog Adrian. Hey, he wanted this. I actually know that he actually wanted this after when he actually wanted to do comebacks. Adrian, you're so bone meal. I swear on my mother, my father, my grandma, my grandpa, my sister, my brother. Okay, no more threats and no more actually trying to bite someone in the chest. Plus, you actually didn't notice that me and Adrian are tied. Guess you're actually really putting it inside the hole for you. Remember? He could actually still win if he actually gets more hole-in-ones. I hope he actually screws up eventually. I won't be screwing up. I'm just gonna be cooking just like my old-time dog meal. Watch me cook with this 100% with a win-win. Yay you. So, I have a bit of an interesting question. What tier list are we actually gonna be doing once we finish this video? Well, I actually noticed that I actually had to finish my animation first. Then a plush video. Then maybe actually like a community post. And then on to the tier list rank we go. I actually can't wait to actually bring in a special guest. And we might actually not know, but it's actually gonna be a secret from later down inside the future episode. Wait, we're inviting a new guest? Nani? Dog Adrian, this ain't Goku. Whoa, Eldon, don't actually just say his real name. I mean, that is actually his real name, but don't actually say his name. He can actually hear through walls of screens if we actually notice that we're actually gonna say the name of him. Lucky I dodged a bullet, I guess. Too bad that you actually can't get a hole-in-one through this one. I mean, this hole is actually impossible. Heck, I don't actually see why someone else is actually gonna get a hole-in-one by that effort. And notice that you actually can't get a hole-in-one from this one either. Yeah, not gonna lie, you're not actually gonna get a hole-in-one through this. You and your negativity. Stop acting like babies for once. Oh, and here are you acting like a baby. Gosh darn burn, he got you there, Dog Adrian. Too bad that you almost actually made it to the hole. Almost like you're actually gonna get into a midi number by this hole. With all the roasting by the side, I actually want to put this down for a minute. Do you guys know that there's gonna be merchandise later down the line that we're actually gonna be working on? Oh yeah, I totally forgot about the merchandise that we're actually gonna be making. I mean, we're still inside of a 1-level state, but we're actually still working on it. And plus, I can't actually wait until we actually put those up onto what kind of website that we're actually gonna be going on to. But at least we're actually gonna be doing as best as we can. You also got a crappy par. I mean, that's actually the worst that I ever gotten. Dog Adrian? If you could keep all that negativity that we're actually about to hear to yourself, that would actually make our day. Dog Adrian? The midness that's actually trying to kill me by then. I mean, it's actually not gonna kill me by then, but it's actually really seriously annoying that you two are actually fighting. Sorry with our fighting, it's just that I'm still at my first place. Stop it! Stop it with that first place of yours. I swear to God, Dog Adrian, you said it like 100 times already. Stop it. Cry and wah all the way to your bed, you diaper baby kid. I'm actually gonna use the EX ability on him. Hold me back, Eldon. Way ahead of you, Adrian. You can't actually let Dog Adrian get ahead of you like that, because it's just gonna actually make you jealous. And Dog Adrian, I know that you're in first place, but saying it 50 or 100 times more better is actually not a good thing. Okay, fine. I'll let go of the me being the winner and stuff. Well, thank God. I was actually gonna throw a fireball at your face. And also, let's see if I can actually make it up this hill. And, nah. Don't worry, Eldon. You might actually have a 50-50 chance to get a par inside this hole. Yeah, you're right. I'm not actually crazy over it. I mean, I can't actually be a psychopath of it. Gosh darn it, it actually went past the hole. Well, it's not my fault that I actually made a midi shot. Tell that to me when you're actually gonna make this shot again. This one is actually the impossible shot that you won't actually get a hole-in-one from this. I agree with Cute Dragon, I mean Eldon. Gosh darn it, are we actually gonna get rid of that name? Cute Dragon is actually not making sense. I mean, I know I'm cute, and I'm a dragon, but I would rather actually stick with Eldon. Okay, I'll stick with Eldon then. Geez, with all that aside, you actually gotten one slip up. If you slip up this, then you can't actually make it through all of this. Leave off Eldon alone, you red berry biscuit boy. Tell that to me when you actually made a furry. I mean, the pro gen that you actually made, you haven't used it in about months. You never actually know. I could actually bring that back any time of the day of the week. I would actually bring it back super hard. Not even Santa Claus will actually see you for Christmas. Bet that he actually isn't gonna pop up in VC. Oh, fine. Easy as $50 on my life. He will actually show up inside this group chat that I actually made. Okay, bet on that then. Gee, with that bet aside, and also, darn it, I actually just hit the bamboo. Something tells me that you gotta quit. Dog Adrian, you better actually stop bullying Eldon before I actually go all the way to your place and actually recreate what the creator actually did to us during that first time. Bro, the only thing that actually did is because you actually been created the first time after the creator actually discovers about drawing. I mean, he draws you into a stick figure to this. I mean, come on. I mean, that's true. Also, I actually had to give a huge credit for the creator. Without drawing, I wouldn't be able to be existed here today, or the rest of us. And also, finally, I actually got inside the hole. It's all you, Dog Adrian. Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna actually cook with this one. No way I'm not gonna actually get lots of swings from this one. So, how's that for messing up your stroke? That actually is a mess up by then. You won't be laughing at this. I'll actually cook this with a fine meal today. With my bone meal, with steak, with ribs, with anything that I can actually use. You won't actually get this hole in one. And also, you actually just hit inside the curve and actually slipped down the steep rail. Hopefully you actually get none other than another hole in one. I won't actually bet on it. Well, look at that. I actually just made it under a par. A birdie. Eat them golf balls where you at. Okay, stop with all the eat them golf balls and stuff. Jeez. I mean, you're actually obsessed with eating golf balls, huh? No, I'm not obsessed. I don't even know. You actually said it lots more times as it is. I think the creator actually needs more time inside of his thinking mind. And we all know that. Anyways, let's actually move on from part 8. Or hole 8, that is. That hole is really, really stressful. Hopefully we can actually make it to the next hole in one, at hole 9. Oh look, there's a radio, and it's my turn. Hopefully if I can actually bounce off the bamboo right into the hole. Oh, but I can actually do comebacks when I actually have the chance. Boy, I'm actually gonna use the muzzle. I actually swear to God. I don't know, it sounds like that you're actually just being jealous. Oh, you're literally gonna push off the edge right about now. EX ability transform. Whoa, calm down, Adrian. Don't actually mind Dog Adrian. He's just trying to get under your skin. I know. Just go and actually make this a positive conversation. Remember how many subs that we actually have right about now inside the YouTube channel while we were at West Virginia? Yeah, it's actually surprising of how many people are supporting our channel. Even the animations, plus with the plush video, the drawings, and all etc. And speaking of that, we might actually get more ideas for the layer down upcoming when the Adrian show is finished. So, what show is it after the Adrian show? Well, I wish I could actually tell you, but I don't actually want to spoil the rest of the people that are watching this show. But can you actually tell us anyway? No, Dog Adrian. You're obviously thinking that I would actually spoil the surprise without letting me know about it. I don't actually want to spoil the surprise, so don't actually let me out of the surprise, boys. Okay, I won't ask the question again. Oh, I will actually ask that question again and again and again. Dog Adrian, I'm replacing you with someone else, I swear to God. Maybe Patches or Fredbear can actually join too. Oh, and what's their reaction when they actually see this slow computer that we're actually playing? Oh, shut your mouth up, Richard Bacon. What, Adrian, what? Basically one of the most annoying people on the earth. Wow, that's actually the correct answer by then. When did you have time to learn that, Adrian? I learned it from Google. Ain't no way I'm actually just gonna be dumber than real. Also, here's another fire shot from the YouTube boy. Ain't no way I'm actually gonna lose this hole in one. Or a bogey, I guess. You're saying that just because you're actually jealous that I gain more hole in ones as I speak. And I can still see that you're actually not that scary as it looks to be when you're actually just doing the dog barks. Dog Adrian just yapping over here, and actually it wasn't that scary. Ha 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 ha. Dog Adrian just barked over for 5 seconds, and obviously it wasn't that scary. I wish I was a wolf. Well, I'm thinking, so actually shut your Clifford boy up. So, I'm actually thinking I can actually make through this. If I don't actually hit the radio, I'll actually be fine. I mean, everything is just gonna be fine. And look at that. There I go. Nice one, Eldon. You actually may have passed through the radio. If I hit just slowly enough, I might obviously make it through the hole right about now. At that moment, if you actually screw up, you actually would get a lower score than that. I'm not gonna actually lose this hole. I mean, I'm actually gonna get into it right about now. Check out this move like I actually did this like my own mother. With Eldon's mom's aside, what do you mean about that, Eldon? I mean I actually golf with my mom. Since no one actually knows about that. Well, that's a nice thing that you did for your mom to play golf. The only nice thing that I'm about to actually get is this hole-in-one and see if I actually hit the radio. Regardless that you're actually just still rubbing it into our faces. Oh please, I could rub it into each and every one's faces if I wanted to. Like Adrian, those words are actually gonna prevent you from not winning from the other games. Oh, watch me. At the next game, I'm gonna be cooking the game like Gordon Ramsay. Just watch. Dog is actually gonna hit the radio as I speak. Shooting it today would be nice. Shut your mouth up. Well, Dog Adrian is gonna be silent after he hits that radio. I swear the radio is actually the most annoying part of the obstacle course. Hold on. I just actually need a minute. Holy chicken nuggets. I think bro actually needs therapy. Anger management, that is. I don't need anger management after all. I already calmed down. It's just that this game actually keeps on wrecking me one way or another. So that's the person that actually did a huge race quit. I swear that you're actually a psycho. I'm not though. Okay, I'm just gonna actually let this go and actually let you get inside this hole. Thank you. And right now, I'm hoping this actually gets inside the hole right about now. And I'm pretty sure I might actually be right about that. Good thing I actually got a bogey just because of that whole rig stuff. Yeah, well done. He actually cooked a fine meal right there today. Also, that's actually the first time that I'm actually gonna be nice to you when we're actually inside of a VC. We actually have to be nice sometimes. I mean, we can't actually be mean to each other. Yeah, things actually have to be nice one or another. I mean, can we actually just be nice for once? I mean, we actually get real unhinged one at a time, but this time we actually just need to be nice for one another. Just for this time. Well, sometimes we actually get a little unhinged, and plus, that actually is gonna be a thing. Plus, we're actually just gonna be doing that until recently every time we actually do this. Yeah, that actually would be a real bad kick inside the shins. With him actually being safe for the kids and other stuff, I actually noticed that it's actually my turn. Looks like I actually had to make a hole right up there to make a hole-in-one. You're saying that is actually we're doing this for the kids. I mean, this channel is for kids, teenagers, and adults. Like, what are you actually playing at? I'm not playing anything. As much as I actually wanted to, it's just that I actually need to focus on this. Or you're gonna miss. And I hope I actually get inside of one of the holes. And darn it, I actually miss. Well, at least you're close to the hole. So what kind of hole are you gonna choose? You got 3 of them. Well, I'm actually thinking that it's actually gonna be a risk. So I'm gonna actually be taking the hole right over there, next to the coconut, between the upper and the right. I mean left. Bro just actually said left. He could have actually said right before. Dog Adrian, you know that this is actually the creator's doing, and he can actually let go of you of a click of a button. You actually want me to actually tell the creator to actually let you off? No, I'm actually fine. Don't actually let the creator so that we can actually create bigger problems. That's what I freaking thought. No wonder why we actually keep on getting unhinged. Dog Adrian is literally starting the whole thing of this. Well, it's actually not my fault. First off, that's actually a lie. Second off, I never actually did start it. You darn did start it, and that's actually a fact. Good one, Eldon. You're really cooking Dog Adrian right back there. Speaking of this, I'm actually gonna get a fire shop right here. Also, here's another question. Do you actually notice who's gonna actually be inside this tier list? Or in some other tier list? Or any other kind of tier list at all? Like friends or characters? First off, this actually ain't no tier list. This is actually golf. Second off, we just might not know. Plus, that's actually the creator's doing, that's all you're talking about. That's my answer, I guess. Also, we actually made this video too long. I mean, would it actually be easier if we actually start off with 9 courses? That's true. We should have actually just started off with 9 courses and then did a part 2. Jeez. I could have actually just checked after we did 9 courses instead of 18. Facts. But maybe if this video does well, then we could actually make it part 2, but this time we could actually play with 9 courses. And also, I'm excited for the new year. I know it isn't there yet, but I'm actually excited for 2025 and see what actually hits. Yeah, that's actually true. 2024 really actually kicked us into the dirt. Seriously. I mean, it's just actually just like one other year that's actually gonna kick us one other day or another. I mean, each year that we actually have is actually gonna be wrong. And after year after year after year. Seriously, this year is actually gonna be dumb at the bus. Seriously, if there's any bad year that we actually come across, it's actually this. I mean, it's not even worse than 2020. Ew, I don't actually want to talk about that virus that literally made us all quarantine and prevent us from not actually going outside, except for the masks that actually keep us safe. Lords don't actually know what another pandemic could actually do to us. It could literally destroy us or kill us. I mean, heck, I don't actually see this coming in 2020 unless if it's actually the full edition. Lords don't actually know what another pandemic could actually do to us. It could literally destroy us or kill us. I mean, heck, I don't actually see this coming in 2020 unless if it's actually the full edition. With all that coronavirus talking spiel thing that we actually just went on, I'm just gonna actually make this a hole-in-one. And I hope I don't actually miss this. Or like a flat out 0% chance that you're gonna get inside the hole. Because what was that, little dude? My dog, can you actually get off of my back? I just actually made one mistake. That's actually all that I actually do. Yeah, listen what Eldon says before I actually ask the creator to kick you out of this VC. Okay, jeez. I'm not actually gonna say another thing. I swear. You better. On a positive note, I actually hope 33 doesn't actually have the coronavirus. Bro, seriously, he's bringing that pandemic back. We already ended that conversation like after a moment ago. You never know, Dog Adrian. Sure, the pandemic is actually sucky, but we actually have good times along the way inside the house. No more running outside, no more missions to actually get to places that we need to be. Just a chill day with the boys here. I still hate the pandemic, to be honest, but you're right. It actually brings back the good old days. The best times on Impact. And have we actually watched anything inside the good old days have we been through? Oh, I remember watching a movie. The best movie on Impact. Rio 2. Wait, you mean the Blue Macaws? Are we actually gonna be inside that Impact? Let me tell you about these ones. The Blue Macaws really actually are the good ones. They're actually my favorite characters yet. Not only that Rio 1 actually started off with Blue and Jewel, but they actually have kids in Rio 2 to make it a bona fide S tier. If we were actually making a tier list, then S tier is where it's at. Here you're actually saying that this is actually golf, then why are you actually doing tier list talk right about now? Look, Rio and Rio 2 is actually slapping harder than a goddamn stepfather on the report card day. Wait, isn't damn a bad word? I know we shouldn't actually be saying that. No, damn or dang it is actually not the slightest of bad words. Plus, HD double hockey sticks aren't actually even the bad words. Like what? HD double hockey sticks are actually the bad words. they're actually the farthest backward there is. With all of them backward talk aside, I actually made it to the hole-in-one. Dog Adrian, the next golfing game, you're gonna get demolished at the next golfing game. Please, is it actually too late to actually take back what I actually said? Oh, this hole isn't actually that bad, except with a crab in it. I don't actually know how crabs are involved into this. I mean, I know it's a beach, but what are the crabs doing? Are they actually waiting to actually get killed inside this golf game? Yeah, that is true. It actually is annoying too. Yeah, hopefully that crab doesn't actually block your shot and actually you get pissed and all that stuff. Don't worry, how about I get past this crab? Ain't no way a crab is actually gonna cook me today. And I suppose if this video does well, we can actually do another golf course, but this time in 9 courses. Unlike this 18 holes for this. Please, I actually talked about this mistake before. And also, I actually know that I'm about to stick with 9 courses. And also, I accidentally didn't know that this 18 holes were actually gonna be making a long video. Yeah, people are actually gonna get raging inside this video once this actually comes out. Also, I'm not actually in a bad spot. I guess if I actually time my power right, then I could actually make it inside the hole. The world watched the YouTube boy actually trying to mess up this shot. Shut your mouth up, Dog Adrian. So... Oh, shut up. Man, it's gonna actually take you a while to get through this shot. Well, I'm going to make this fire shot, so I don't actually give 2 french fries. Give me that bogey. Good job. You're really actually gonna cook Dog Adrian inside of this. That's the person that actually has first place, and you two actually have second place at the ring of the doorman. Always gotta babble it out, huh? Also, why do we keep on getting skips like this? Well, if we didn't actually do any skips, then not only if the video would be actually super long, but we wouldn't actually have a lot of context through this. Context? This isn't actually bringing any context. First off, you aren't actually talking about no context. We actually have loads of context through the previous videos that I actually made. Plus, you two ladies actually had to chill. It's me that's actually doing the game. How? By missing at the hole at the alarming rate? How? By missing at the hole at the alarming rate? I'm gonna cook you by using my fire breath, I swear to God. Whoa, no need to cook the dog into this. Don't worry, he's actually just trying to get into our skin. Yeah, you're right. Well, he still actually has amazing comebacks, and I don't actually know how he's able to actually say them with the top of his head. Well, you never actually know. I actually have great talent like other dogs. And I'm still surprised that you keep on actually being annoying with these comebacks. Still, we actually been talking since we actually been yapping at our own voices. Now we'll let the dog cook this time. I'm actually gonna get a hole-in-one this time. Your hole-in-ones are actually gonna be running out. Okay, we'll see. Bet, we'll see. There is no betting towards where you're actually gonna go. I'm pretty sure you're actually not gonna get a hole-in-one by this dimension. Or anything else, that is. Also, you might actually hit a bamboo wall. Sorry, I couldn't actually hear you from that talking from me fortunately doing a stroke. Jeez Lord, you're literally acting like a child, I swear on my little legs. Don't worry, Adrian. He's actually not gonna make that hole-in-one. I swear, if anything, he's actually not gonna make the hole-in-one by the slightest. And look at that. And boom,
Are you for real?
another hole-in-one to the one and only Dog Adrian. Jeez, Dog Adrian, you're literally lucky. Hahaha, cope about it. Oh look, now we actually got some hills. I wonder why they actually invented hills on a golf course anyway. I mean, sure it does slow down the golf ball a bit, but come on. True, it also actually gives the point of how stressful this is. I mean, trying to actually make it over the hill and down the hill is actually complete stressful. I would rather actually play a flat minigame course after the line. True, the hill is actually very annoying to be inside the bus. So all that said, I hope if I actually could make this shot good. I'm thinking if I could actually hit that bamboo that actually has an angle towards the hole, I should be good. Hoping you actually did enough power against that. I'm just hoping that the golf ball wouldn't actually just hit around and actually comes back. I actually hate it when that happens. Despite by everything that I actually got bad luck for however. Well, with your wish granted, you actually got your wish granted. Aw, damn it actually came back? No, I don't actually want to actually lose it off bounds. Well, you should have actually just watched what you say. Shut up, I can actually make a comeback happen. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. Just over there. I actually hate it when that white box pops up when we actually keep on clicking the other side. Stop actually clicking the other side just because you think we could actually be pissed off. Yeah, true. That's actually more annoying than a fly. Heck, I don't actually see this anywhere towards how much I'm actually going at. And also, here's wait, the dog. Are you actually kidding me right about now? Fail. Shut up, dog, Adrian. He can actually make a comeback. Stop actually being a damn bias. Well, I can actually be an annoying bias forever. No wonder why you're still a puppy. You're literally still are a kid to this day. A puppy still to this day that you actually mentioned it, and I'm still the cutest. Still a puppy and still smart that you actually have any comebacks. With you two beefing, I couldn't actually get something else out of that. Jeez. Well, it's gonna be my turn, so I'm gonna actually prove Adrian wrong. Maybe at the next golf game, we can actually sell this. Also, I was actually thinking of a mega guess. And also, I'm actually gonna get all the way to a guess of a hole-in-one. Let's see how that goes. So, I'm actually thinking I can actually make it a ascension right through that bamboo. So I can actually make it all the way. Well, Eldon, let's see if your luck is actually lucky. Than me, I guess. I hope that's actually gonna be a good thing. Well, I'm thinking I'm actually doing the same thing like you did, Adrian. Oh, well, at least you could actually still make a good angle if you actually time it just right, or what angle you actually gotta get it on. He's gonna actually mess up like a joker. Quit the joker. Sure, that actually is a sucky shot, but it can actually manage. Oh, it could manage? And how about that screwy time of a shot that he's actually gonna make right about now? What else is he actually gonna do? Hit the bamboo and actually try to make it inside the curve? Please enlighten me. Just because you actually keep on thinking that these strategies that we're actually thinking that's actually stupid, but it's actually really a good strategy for us. And Eldon actually slips up and actually hits the wood and makes a direct hit along another wood. I'm seriously gonna burn you if you don't actually stop yapping. Oh please, I'm not gonna actually stop yapping. I'm still gonna actually yap around and yap and yap and yap and yap. Eldon, I'm actually gonna go EX Fleetways, I swear to God. Wait, Fleetway? Is that a Sonic reference? Yes, it's me, but I actually have a red form on my EX form. And the red one is actually probably Kill Phase. Yeah, you're right, Eldon. On a sad note, he doesn't actually really acquire an EXE. Plus, his ret form didn't actually take the cake. Yeah, sometimes it actually is a good phase where you actually use it for good. I mean, you turn into the crazy time of a red time and use that for good. Like, that's actually a good power source right there. On a negative note, it actually does actually have some crazy powers, so it actually might get out of control real quick. Yeah, it really does get evil real quick. Also, I actually got a par. It's actually gonna be a real good time before I actually get so many pars inside this game. Dragging the best that you actually got in is some pars and actually midi strokes. I like to see you actually make a hole-in-one through this. How about them apples if you're actually thinking that you're actually gonna make it through this course? And we're actually gonna bring them apples back. Ain't no way you're actually gonna catch a first place in this. Pretty funny because you thinking that I actually got a loss. I actually have a win-win inside this golf game. I actually told you that I was gonna dominate the both of you. Please, not any time you're actually not gonna get any kind of win inside every other game that we actually are gonna play. It is kind of true. Not only that you're not gonna actually get any kind of first place in any other game, it's actually quite a surprise that it's actually not about winning, it's about fun. Or anything else, I guess. Well, I'm about to actually prove you're wrong, that I'm actually gonna get a nab of first place inside of this one. Or first hole-in-one, I guess. First off, this ain't Mario Kart and any other karts. This is a golf game that we're actually playing, not a racetrack. Shut up, YouTube boy! Jeez, I can't believe that I can't actually get a hole-in-one inside of this one. That is totally karma for actually calling me a YouTube boy for the 5,000th time. Well, you seem to be forgetting, I'm actually still inside of a first place. I mean, check out the scores that I actually have right about now. 22. You actually have 31. The both of you did. That may be true, but next golf game, you're actually gonna be the one who's losing. Oh no, this is the part where you actually had to avoid out of bounds. This is actually the one that's actually gonna piss me off a little bit. Regardless for the fact that you're actually gonna get pissed off a lot. Oh please, I'm actually gonna hope if I can actually get a hole-in-one inside of this hole. Hopefully I don't actually go out of bounds. Just hoping that the fact that you actually get a hole-in-one or a par or a birdie or a bogey or anything else. Well, two eyes are actually looking at me today. I'm hoping I actually get lucky or something. And darn, I actually made it out of bounds. But it isn't the end of the world. Okay, inside the sand. Just gonna actually need a little bit of boost to get inside the hole. And that wasn't actually enough power. Hopefully I actually hope I get enough power from this. What? How? I literally made it in though, and I was out of bounds. Aw, damn it. Bro is struggling right now. No, not the bound, not the bound, not the bound, not the bound. Oh, gosh, darn it. Tick-tock, the clock is ticking. Freaking finally I actually made it to the hole. I mean, it's actually one of the worst courses I actually don't like. Jeez. This is actually gonna be a one ticket to D tier. Well, it's actually all my turn. Hope I actually do better than you, Adrian. I'm actually gonna be taking this slow, so hopefully I can actually just like get into a hole-in-one or a birdie or something. True, but for real. Getting a hole-in-one through these ones are actually just like, well, let's actually say it's actually gonna be a harder than an abusive stepdad. True, not gonna lie, trying to actually get all holes and actually an 18th hole, especially in the first hole to 18, it will actually be a really hard time to actually get to 100% onto this game. I mean, it isn't actually really include a 100% game, it's just a free-for-all game. First off, I actually made out of bounds, and hope I actually get into this hole without any more bounds. You always actually got a dream. I mean, that's actually literally not gonna actually happen. Dog Adrian, I'm literally actually gonna be using EX form and actually coming to your place and actually beating you with a plastic spoon. Jeez, chill, Eldon. Oh my god, that's actually the screechiest thing that I ever heard. I swear if it actually makes it out of bounds, I'm actually gonna set everything on fire. I actually swear to God. I actually swear on my mother, my father, my grandma, my grandpa, my sister, my brother. Okay. It's just like that you actually have a death wish or something. But you didn't actually make it out of the mountains. You're actually safe. It took him 4 tries to do it, but I actually did. Just don't actually do the same power as me. It will screw you over big time. Don't worry, I'm not gonna actually use the same power as you did. I'm just gonna actually make it a soft hit so I can actually make it through this hole. Okay, with that being said, let's see if I can actually get this hole-in-one so I can actually redeem myself as the Golf King. Hopefully if I can actually make it. Bro's literally actually calling himself the Golf King. Seriously. Have you seen the hole-in-ones that I actually did? That's right. I'm actually called the Golfing Master. Or Golf King, that is. We're actually not the Discord server of Sonic. I'm actually redeeming myself as Golf King. And I am actually gonna make this hole-in-one stick. Not only that I'm actually gonna be the winner, and I'm actually gonna claim as Golf King. Seriously, here's another fire shot for the dog. Hooray. I swear, Eldon, if he actually gets another hole-in-one, I'm gonna ram myself inside of a wall, I swear. I just don't know how he actually keeps on getting lucky. Is he actually a golden retriever or something? You two actually had to realize that I'm actually the luckiest one from all of you guys. Plus, I am pretty sure that at the next golf game, I'm sure that I'm actually gonna be dominating you at the next course. With the Discord notification at the background of Dog Adrian's place, I actually noticed that it's actually my turn, and we're at hole 14. Plus, we actually have 4 holes left. Plus, I'm thinking that this is actually gonna be a ring around the rosy. I'm just actually thinking if I can actually hit my bamboo, I can make a perfectly good shot right there. Also, why do I actually notice that this is actually gonna be a bad idea shot? Also, bamboo? It's a golf ball, it's not a green stick. Shut up, Clifford boy. You know what I actually mean. And also, I can actually get a hole-in-one from this, since you're actually gonna give 6 million hole-in-ones in one try. Oh, I actually like to see you try. Plus, it's actually not gonna actually work if you actually go to that direction over there. And shoot the ball, and actually get to a curve, and wait, what? How is it slowing down? Because you're stupid? Oh wait, this isn't golf with your friends, it's actually a different mini golf course. You mean golf game? And yeah. I would actually rather play golf with their friends instead of playing this mini island mini golf course. And that actually brings up another golf question. Which game would you rather actually play? Golf with your friends or island mini golf course game? I guess I gotta actually know my true state of this. It's gotta actually be golf with your friends. It's just because not only is that the goodest game on impact, but it's actually have more momentum than the other mini golf course game. Yeah, it doesn't actually really matter of which golf game that we actually play. And I actually noticed that I gotta actually agree with him. Golf with our friends does actually have the more impact and actually more momentum than the other mini golf course game that we're playing right about now. Plus, at least I actually made it to a par. On to you, Eldon. Since I actually want to make a mistake just like Adrian did, I'm actually gonna be going towards the other side. And actually see if I can actually hit one bamboo. And actually see if I can actually get a hole-in-one inside this one. You got this, Eldon. I believe in you. Well, at least I'm actually getting somewhere. That's good thing that you're actually near the hole. You're actually gonna get inside of the hole right about. First up, nah, cause I'm actually gonna get into this hole-in-one right about now. Let's see if I can actually cook through this one right about now. And watch me go. More like a flat 100% no-go on the hole-in-one, cause you're actually just gotten a little bit of a second stroke. Shut it, boy. I actually hope if you actually get a hole-in-one, or worse. So, let's see what happens next. Gladly, and also hole 15 is up next. I'm thinking that we actually had to do a ricochet on that bamboo right over there that's almost near the coconut. So I'm about to do the risky way. And Adrian's golf ball actually missed the curve of the coconut and missed it. So, talking about first place, since he didn't. Oh, stop it, Dog Adrian. At least I actually noticed that I'm actually making cool moves. Oh, right. Well, at least I actually still have my first place. Your first place is gonna actually run out at the next golf game if we actually pick for it. Also, it's actually my turn. Let's see if I can actually improve. Oh my god,
Good
what
stuff,
just
Elton.
happened? And that's good stuff right over here. I actually got a hole-in-one. Let's see if Dog Adrian could actually beat that too. I know I could actually get a hole-in-one from this too. Let the Golf King decide to see. Land inside the coconut and miss, if you will. And I'm right for 3 times in a row. Or 3 billion, I guess. I'm actually gonna get a first place and you're still actually forgetting about it. Oh please, I can actually forget about you having a first place any day. It's not like it's actually super special to us. Yeah, the only thing that we actually care about is that everyone wins. We could care less about the first place. Sounds like jealousy over my ears. And this is the fact that we actually have 3 holes left, or slash 2 holes left. And look at this. We just actually had to ricochet through all the way to that wood to make it all the way to the hole. Pretty sure we actually had to time it right. Looks like you're actually right about this one because you actually nab a hole-in-one inside that one. That's easy. I can actually do the same thing. Also, let's see if I can actually do the same thing like Adrian did. Let's see if I can actually time it just right so I can actually make it all the way to another hole-in-one to the boys. And Eldon actually messed up his timing and honestly missed the hole. Not for long, because I already got a birdie. Beat that. Oh please, that's actually easy regardless. I'm actually noticing that I'm actually gonna get a hole-in-one by this hole. And I honestly know it. We actually know that this is gonna be perfect timing before then. And look at that. Okay, now I'm real curious that if he's a golden retriever. Oh please, if there's anything with a crown and actually is good at playing golf, then it's gotta be the Golf King. I'm still actually the Golf King with my own eyes. With their words aside, I actually noticed that there's gonna be a 50-50 chance that I'm actually gonna get a hole-in-one inside of this one. I just actually need to make it at the bomb. Hopefully if I actually get lucky though. Yeah, there might be a 50-50 chance that you might actually win. Also, that block is actually still there after it pops up. That crab literally actually cheated. He actually put the ball inside the hole. Well, someone's a bit jealous that I actually made it to a hole-in-one. I'm not actually jealous. I'm actually, really, impressed of what you had actually did right over here. Sure, buddy, sure. Plus, how about that? I mimicked Adrian's idea, but actually took a different route. But instead, I actually got a par. How about beat that? Oh, I will beat that with a hole-in-one. Just look at these moves that I'm actually gonna be doing. Let's see if I can actually get this hole-in-one. And the crab didn't actually help him, however. He's only gonna actually make him actually just like go backwards. That crab literally actually isn't helping me for hours. I mean, seriously, that's actually the part of the decision. I mean, seriously, get rid of them crabs that are on this course. That's what happens if you keep on glowing about you being the Golf King. Not actually being inside of the bush since you're actually not being inside of no use. Also, we're at the last hole, finally. So what this strategy actually needs to call for? Well, it's gotta be easy. You just actually need to listen to the beat of the sound, and then you actually had to hit inside the entrance of the castle. Which I actually already did, and leading to a hole-in-one. And look at that, he's actually doing the smart brain this time. Now it's my turn to do the smart brain. Hopefully if I can actually go all the way inside the tube and make it all the way to the hole. It looks like you actually did the same thing like me. You actually got a hole-in-one with that one. That could still be easy on my way. With that being said, I'm about to actually do the same thing. And look at that by then. I actually just made it in, and we actually made it inside the hole. GG, or else me being the GG inside the win. And look at that. Me and Eldon were tied, but there's actually one first place winner. That being Dog Adrian. And let's go, guys. I actually made it through the whole game and got first place. GG to me. Also, this was actually a lot of fun. I actually can't wait until the second golf course actually comes out. I mean, we actually have lots of fun that we actually have. And that means we're actually gonna have a second golf course. And that will actually only be the main version of it. But later down the line, we're gonna actually have a good time. Yep, sure this game actually sucks, but it's actually a good time. A good time along the way with their boys. Also, I'm about to actually get out of this server, so right about now, you two can actually just go after me. Well, I'll be actually going outside and keep on flying. I'll actually see you later. Catch you inside the tier list, buddy. Well, I'll congratulate actually just like have fun with my win. So I'll actually see you later. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and let us know what you actually want to see inside the tier list. Okay, see you later.